What's up, guys? I'm out over at Team Sunshine here. We're in Brockton, Massachusetts today. Beautiful new development, as you can see. One of my clients just got installed. We're gonna go inside, say hello, and see how the process went. We're super excited to be over here in Brockton, Massachusetts, in a beautiful new development over here. Mr. Mackley is one of our happy customers over here, and he's just recently gone solar with us. He wants to share a little bit about his experience, kind of some of the reasons that he decided to do this, and maybe this will provide some value for people who haven't made that decision yet. And that's kind of why we're here today. But even before we get into that, why even go solar at all?
Solar was one thing I always wanted to do.
Would you say solar was the most practical way to go green for a lot of people?
I mean, yes, yeah. Because that's one way. If you really want to go green, you could start with solar.
Right. What were some of the things, that were like the biggest concern to you? What did you really need to look into and make sure that you're covered, right?
Yeah, the savings.
The savings.
Was I really going to save money?
Right. So would you say that's probably the biggest reason that most people would do this, is for the savings?
Yes.
Right.
I mean, when we usually get offers, when people will come and ring the doorbell and trying to pitch on solar, and I always want to have my wife's inputs into it, and
of course
so when I could find like someone that could have the time and spend the time with my wife and I to talk about solar and then all the pros and cons of it, and we decided that owning the system was the best
option for you.
The best option for us. Yeah.
So you needed someone to spend a little bit more time with you to break it down for you, because obviously it is a big decision, right?
Yeah, it is a big decision. Yeah.
Of course, and we're very happy to have you. So you needed someone to spend a little bit more time with you, right? You decided that owning for you was the best option.
The best option.
Right. Yeah. And we're happy to offer, for our clients, whether it is, an ownership or a lease. I think everyone's in a different situation, right? So for some people, one might be better than the other, but for you, you made the decision to purchase it, right?
Yes.
And you thought that for you that was the best. Why would you say that was the best decision for you?
I mean, we think we're gonna live in this house for a very long time, and
right. And you were able to take advantage of tax credits.
And
right.
Which is very good.
Big tax credits, as well as the SMART program as well, which we'll get into later. But so you decided to buy it, right? And I think that most people, right, they'll look outside, they'll see the equipment, they've kind of heard the idea of buying solar. They think that the $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, whatever the cost is going to be, is something that it's going to be difficult to do, or it's where do I come up with that money? So in your experience, in this process over here, how was that, right? Because obviously you've been offered it in the past, right?
Yes.
But how was the process to purchase it for you? Was it easy? Was it difficult? How did that work?
It was really easy. The loan program was very easy, and
you didn't have to put any money down?
Zero.
Yeah.
No money down.
Have you paid a bill yet?
Not yet. So
there's something up there, right?
Yeah. And the whole process was very easy, and you could, like, between 10 to 30 minutes, we could get the whole loan.
To get you qualified.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
yeah, that is one of the options that we do love to have for our clients, because we know that for most people, coming up with the money for the solar, it's not something that they're just they're able. It's like buying a vehicle, right? It's not something you just come up with, but
that's true, because when you look at the loan, it looks a big amount, but really that's what you usually pay a month.
Right.
Per month. So in like 15 years, you're gonna spend the same amount of money. Why not own it if you can?
Right.
Yeah.
But in your case, it wasn't the same amount of money, right?
Yeah. No, we end up saving a little bit more than what we're actually spending.
So you were saving money
Yeah.
to own it,
To own it.
even
Yeah.
to own it.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of people,
Mhm.
when they hear that, they want to purchase it, they think that they're going to be spending something out of pocket, or they're going to be
Mhm.
paying more monthly,
Mhm.
right? So you're telling me that that's not necessarily the case.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, because I don't want to be chasing my kids around, like trying to turn off every single light in the house
Of
to
course.
save money. I'm like, hey,
Exactly.
just have fun, and if if you have solar and then you're saving enough money,
Right, right.
Yeah.
And in your case,
Yeah.
you don't have to make any changes, right?
no, not
In,
at
in
all.
terms of your electric usage, because we were able to get you 100%
Yeah.
of your power from solar,
Yes,
right?
and then I work from home most of the time, and
Okay.
I don't need to worry about what my electricity cost gonna be, and
Exactly. Because
everybody.
your bill was a little bit high, maybe for this for
For-
the size of the house. And it's a new house, right?
Yeah,
So
it's a new-
everything's
everything is
energy efficient, and
yeah, and
so you're already there,
yeah,
right?
I'm
right.
already there, so why not fully take advantage of
Of course.
going green? Yeah.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Going green while also
Yeah.
you're going to be saving money, right?
Yeah.
Which not in everyone's case, right? We can't promise that
That's
you're
true.
going to save money, right? You were in a really good situation. Your house gets a lot of sunlight, We didn't need to do any little things here or there. You were kind of already set up for it in a really good position. So, a lot of people are going to watch this, right? They're going to be in the same position that you were a
Mhm.
couple months ago, where you needed to look into it. You needed to do a little bit more research, but you've always wanted to go solar.
Yes.
You never kind of pulled the trigger, but you ended up making that decision. What's something that you would say to those people? Now that you're on this side, right? That you've chosen sunshine, you've chosen solar. What would you say to those people?
I mean, to anyone that wants to go solar, it's good for the environment, and if you really want to go green, that's one of the best thing you can do, because it helps, and I mean, your kid's gonna be
Of course.
happy or have a safer environment to live in.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. And what you're doing, for the next 20, 25, 30 years that the system
Mhm.
is going to be in use for is making a huge, huge impact on the environment. You're talking about hundreds of thousands of pounds of carbon not being put into the atmosphere, right? You're replacing that dirty energy that's coming from the utility company, and you're getting 100% of your power from solar,
Yeah.
it's you're making a huge decision, and I think the most beautiful part about it, right,
Mhm.
is you're making that decision, and it's almost not even a hard decision, right, when you look at it, because if you were paying the same thing, it's
Yeah.
still a good decision, because
That's true. Why not go green if
Right.
you're paying the same amount of money?
if you're paying the same amount of money, right?
Yeah.
Well, and the fact that you get to own it as well, right,
Yes.
is a big part of it. So we're really happy to have you, Mackley. We appreciate you, being one of our clients, and over here at Team Sunshine, and we're excited to get your system turned on, and happy to get you going, man.
All right.
All
Me
right.
too.
Thank you.